Hi. Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too, sweetheart.
So did you and Olivia have fun at the cabin?
Yeah, it was a nice break. Next time I take you, we'll make it a family vacation. Where's your mom? She called me, told me to meet her here.
Mom called you?
Mm-hmm.
I think you must have missed her.
That doesn't make sense. Sounded important. I'll give her a call.
Oh, I bet you she was just going to fill you in on the school, but I can do that. And, you know, private school talk is less boring over food.
We could do that. Maybe your mom can join us.
Actually, I'm really starving now. And plus, honestly, how often do I get you out of myself? We can make it a day. We can go to company and have ice cream, and maybe we can decide on a movie we both like. It'll be like our daddy's little girl days, remember?
How could I forget?
Yeah, I think I haven't had one of those since I was sick. I remember you started those right before Zach was born, and now I realize why.
I thought you might feel a little on the outside with a baby on the way.
Well, I'm way too old to be jealous of that baby.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not too old for ice cream.
Well, thank God for something. Okay, let's go.
I don't think so.
Dad and I were just going out.
No, I don't think so.
Beth, what's going on?
The headmistress from Alston has been trying to reach us for weeks. It seems that Lizzie has been intercepting those calls.
Why would Lizzie?
I don't think Lizzie wanted us to know what Mrs. Weston had to say.
Elizabeth?
Why bother? Mom's already got it figured out anyway.
Well, I'd like to hear it from you.
Well, Mrs. Weston thinks that I'm still responsible for that fire.
I thought we were finished with this.
Phillip, we've never actually dealt with it at all, and it's not going to go away just because we want it to.
Dad, you can't listen to them, though. You have to believe me.
Honey.
You can't believe them over me. Daddy already told you how bad those girls treated me. It was awful.
I know.
And everything's okay now, and I'm better, and I have you and Mom and Grandpa and Nana, and I actually have friends now. And I made nice with Olivia. And I have a little brother or sister on the way. Don't let them take that away from me, Dad. Not now.
Honey, listen to me. Your mom and I are always on your side, okay? Let me talk to your mom, okay? Everything will be okay. Just go on.
Okay.
Come on. Do you honestly believe that Lizzie would burn down her dormitory because some girl said a few mean things?
Phillip, I don't know what to believe.
Beth, this is our little girl. Now, there are some things that she's just not capable of.
Like pushing her mother?
What?
She grabbed me and she practically threw me down on that sofa. You know I don't want to believe that she burnt down that building either, but... Phillip, how did we get here? She's our baby.
Hey, it's okay. I'll fix this, okay? I'll make it right, I promise.
How are you going to fix it? You can't kiss this and make it better. Whether Lizzie set that fire or not, she's in trouble.
Come on, we don't know anything for sure. Maybe the fire happened exactly the way she said it did.
Or not, Phillip.
She's not vindictive.
Your family doesn't exactly live by turn the other cheek. Let's face it. She's learned a lot of not so helpful lessons along the way.
But you know what? That's the point, though. She's not more like my family. She's more like you. She holds too much in. She doesn't lash out.
We don't want her to be like that. The idea that she's suffering and she can't tell us.
Beth, we don't know anything. You know what? She's a strong kid.
Yeah. And isn't that what we've always said? Look at how our little girl bounces back. She survives. Carl, leukemia, our divorce, our breakups, our makeups. And through it all, there was Lizzie handling it all like a champ. Maybe we just took her for granted. We thought no matter what hits, Lizzie will be fine. Well, maybe she's not fine. Maybe something finally had to give.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe we have taken her strength for granted. Maybe we have let her fend for herself too much while we were caught up in our own dramas. But it's okay because that's all going to stop now. And Lizzie's going to be much the better for it.
What do you mean by that? Phillip? Did something happen with Olivia?
Well, yeah, she took a paternity test.
And?
Well, she doesn't know the results of it yet, but I do. Alan is the baby's father.
That without Olivia's knowledge or consent, you had that baby's paternity tested? What did you do, have Rick take a sneak peek?
No, Rick wasn't involved.
Well, thank God for once. And you wonder why our daughter has a problem with dishonesty. Phillip, you of all people should know.
All right. Yeah, okay, it was wrong.
Then why?
Because Olivia didn't even want to know who the baby's father was. She wasn't prepared to accept the fact that Alan could be part of this kid's life. I couldn't go along with that. Come on, you know what it did to me when I found out that Alan wasn't my biological father. It changed my entire life. I think after the whole mess with James, if we learned nothing else, we learned that hiding the truth doesn't do anything but hurt everybody. I had to know. I had to.
I understand. I'm sorry. I know how much you wanted this baby to be yours.
There are many things that I wish were different. But I'll make it work.
Oh, I don't know. Now that Alan is part of the equation?
I can handle that.
Having an heir means everything to him. He is going to be a part of this child's life, whether you like it or not.
What am I going to do? I can't leave Olivia. I made a commitment to her. And you know what? It isn't just that. It's what I was talking about before with Lizzie. This is part of the problem. Lizzie looks at Olivia and me, and she knows we're not solid, and that's part of what's keeping her off balance. She needs to feel secure. She needs to know that there's going to be a place for her in this family that we're creating.
Phillip. I know that doing the right thing means a lot to you. I also know that rescuing damsels in distress is sort of a hobby of yours.
On.
No, just hear me out. Choosing Olivia cost you a lot. It's only natural that you would feel that you have to follow through on this situation.
Let me tell you, this situation with Alan and me, you know, it has been a long time in the coming.
I'm worried about you. Is this what you want? Is this what will make you happy? This child is going to be a constant reminder of Alan and Olivia's relationship. Can you handle that?
I said I would be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh.
What?
Fine, just like Lizzie.
What is that supposed to mean?
That I don't believe you any more than I believe our daughter.